Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving headfirst into the massive Republic Day sales coming up on Amazon and Flipkart. We're going to break down who's got the best deals and, more importantly, show you how to get the most for your money. So, here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll cover the timeline. When do these sales actually start? Then, we'll jump into the big one, the great smartphone showdown. After that, we'll see what else is on offer. I'll give you a smart shopping playbook with some pro tips. And then, we'll get to the final verdict. Who really wins this battle?
All right, first things first, let's set the stage. January is when India's two biggest online retailers kick off the year with their first massive shopping events. And they time it perfectly around Republic Day.
Okay, you're going to want to mark your calendars for this. Amazon's Great Republic Day Sale kicks off for everybody on January 16th. Now, Flipkart is playing a slightly different game. They also open the gates on the 16th, but that's only for their Plus members, giving them a full 24-hour head start before the sale goes live for everyone else on the 17th.
And now for the main event. You know what I'm talking about. The most hyped category of any sale, smartphones. This is where the competition between Amazon and Flipkart gets absolutely intense, especially when we're talking about the latest and greatest phones. Let's be honest. The big question on so many people's minds this year is all about Apple's latest phone. It is the device everyone's watching. So which platform is going to give you the better price on the brand new iPhone 17?
Well, it looks like the two retail giants are taking completely different approaches here. Amazon seems to be focusing its firepower on the high-end models, the Pro Max, and that super slim Air. Meanwhile, Flipkart is going all in, pushing a super aggressive price drop on the standard base model iPhone 17.
So let's actually look at the numbers, shall we? You can see Amazon's prices for the premium models laid out right here. But the real showstopper, the thing that jumps off the page, is Flipkart's effective price on the base model. That is a major, major drop from its original launch price. And there it is, the headline deal. Flipkart is advertising the iPhone 17 for as low as 74,900 rupees. I mean, that's a price point specifically designed to make you stop scrolling.
But hold on, what exactly does effective price even mean? It's really important to get this. It's not the sticker price. It's the final price you actually pay after you've applied all the other offers. So, for example, Flipkart is including a 5,000 rupee bonus if you trade in an old device. That's part of how they get to that low number.
Of course, it is not just about phones. Both platforms are rolling out some huge discounts across pretty much every other category you can think of. We're talking laptops, washing machines, and everything in between. Over on Amazon, you're going to find some serious price drops across electronics and home appliances. But the standout deal, for me, really seems to be on smartwatches. Discounts are hitting a massive 75% off. And of course, you'll find big reductions on other essential tech like laptops and smart TVs. Now over at Flipkart, the competition is just as fierce. Their headline offer is a staggering up to 85% off on mobile phones. But you really can't overlook the other categories. They're going toe-to-toe with Amazon on home appliances and laptops, with some of those deals also hitting that 75% off mark. So, with all these deals and discounts flying around, how do you make sure you actually get the best price and don't just get lost in all the hype? Well, here is your playbook for winning the sale. The most crucial point here is preparation. I know, it sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how much money and stress a little planning can save you. The best deals don't just fall into your lap. They go to the shoppers who are ready for them. So here are 4 simple, actionable steps you can take. First, create a wish list on both apps, like right now. This helps you track prices. Second, make sure you turn on your app notifications so you don't miss those crazy lightning deals. Third, and this is super important, double check the terms for the bank offers. And finally, keep an eye out for special time deals. They often pop up in the evenings with even deeper discounts. And remember, you have to stack your savings. This is the pro move. This is how you turn a good deal into a great one. For instance, on Amazon, you might be able to use that SBI 10% discount, pay with a no-cost EMI plan, and get a trade-in bonus. Combining these offers is what really crushes that final price. All right, we have seen the deals, we've gone through the strategies, so let's get down to it, the final tally. Which platform should you be focusing on during this whole Republic Day sale season? Who gets the crown? Honestly, it really truly depends on what you're buying. If you're in the market for a high-end iPhone Pro or Pro Max, or if you happen to have an SBI card, Amazon is looking really strong for you.
But if you want the absolute best price possible on the base iPhone 17, or you have an old phone you want to trade in, then Flipkart seems to have the edge.
So, at the end of the day, the real winner of these sales is the prepared shopper. You. The smartest move isn't to pick a side, but to use both apps. Play the field, compare the specific items on your wish list, and take full advantage of the unique strengths each sale has to offer.
And that leaves us with one final thought. You're now armed with all this info, you know the deals, you know the tricks. But the real question isn't just about finding the best bargain. It's about taking a quiet moment to decide what's an upgrade you truly need versus one you simply want. Happy shopping!